Fidget nerd.
Hey nerds, what's going on, guys? How you been? I've had a pretty long week. It's been a long week. Uh, yeah. How you guys been? What have you been doing this week? Just another person made it to a fidget stream. You were watching me do some gaming. Before I remember that, yeah, I have been gaming a little bit. I actually was just playing some what was it? Cyberpunk 2077. I didn't like it at first. Now I like it. It's kind of cool. It's like everything in like a cyberpunk like novel like thing that I've like wanted, and there it is in a game. It's pretty cool. Lots playing pickleball. I have never played pickleball. I have no. Is that the one with the balls and they have holes in them? The balls with all the holes in them, right? Like, is that what it is? Yeah, it was weird for me at first. I started playing it and like I got this bad fingertip where like I tried to break up a dog fight and I literally had the tip of my finger bitten off. So it's like hard for me to do the WASD kind of thing because this one I can't feel jack shit in the tip of this finger. So it was a bit of an adaptation getting back into like first person shooters, the whole like, WASD thing. I haven't noticed glitches yet, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I held off for so long because I heard it was like just glitchy as fuck. So I just yeah, I haven't been doing that. But yeah, that I mean, yes, I am going to be gaming more on the channel, but no, the fidget stuff is not going anywhere. The Sunday 3 p.m. my time, 3 p.m. my time, is sacred. Sacred fidget time. That's not going anywhere. That is the fidget time. And if I get something in the mail and I can't bloody well handle not unboxing it, then screw it. We're doing a fidget unboxing in the middle of the week. Yeah, it's patch 2.2 now or something like that. It's pretty cool. What I wanna There's some stuff we should talk. Like we're gonna talk about Brian Wise's fidgets today. He sent he sent so many, and like this has got to be hands down like the best batch of spinners that he sent me. I was impressed with 90% of them. 90% of them. So yes, so there is a Twitch channel now. If you want to help me out, if you use Twitch, great. Go follow me over there. Fidget Nerd, all one word, helps me out. It's cool. It's brand new. And yeah, I'm just gonna start streaming everything to Twitch and YouTube. This is on Twitch right now. See if anyone cares, but whatever. And then there is a Discord channel now. I don't know how we're gonna use that yet, but I did make a Discord server. All the links are on the about part of my YouTube front part and stuff like that. I'm wondering maybe if like giveaways become too much of a hassle for me with like getting all your ins in, I might end up in the future using the Discord thing as like that's where you have to go to like enter stuff, but I don't want to limit it to like people have to get a Discord account, shit like that. But I will be like announcing everything in the Discord. There'll be like a gaming channel in the Discord and a fidgets channel. So anything I'm gaming, I'll announce it there. Anything I'm fidgeting, I'll announce it there. But I'll also do it in the Fidget Nerd Facebook group. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try right now to just kind of. I'm still unemployed, and I'm hoping I'm gonna get the same job back because I feel like I get a job, now, and I'm just going to end up in a month being called back and being like, "Yo, this job fucking sucks. I'll come back to you guys. Great, I love you guys." So I feel like it'd be a waste to go get another job. So for now, I'm just gonna like stream more and do the things I like. So yeah, right now I'm kind of consistently like around 2 p.m. Monday to Friday. I'm streaming something, either games or fidgets or something like that, right? So I'm sticking to that. And then Saturdays, I'm not really doing anything. Day off. And then Sundays, sacred 3 p.m. Fidget time for us. The news. Oh my God. We have to talk about fidget news for a little bit here. What are you guys excited about? Because I'm excited about a few fucking things, man. A few fucking things. I got to tell you. So first of all, we got to talk about the MVS in the room, if you know what I mean. Where is it? Where is it? Show it to me. Where's that one by Michael Kaufman? So obviously we're talking about the new MVS slider from Motorworks. Here it is. Okay. So this one really classifies it well, or shows it off well. And then where is the video that Michael made of it? Does this show me videos? Oh, it wasn't until I saw that video that Michael did where I was like, there it is.
It's pretty gosh darn nice.
Now, this is so I was worried. I was worried at first.
It's pretty gosh darn nice.
It is pretty gosh darn nice. Because in this video, when he turns it to the side, you see what I'm saying there? You can actually see that I thought it was going to be like really like really like this big bubble on the other side. But now that I look at that, I finally got this like good shot of it. And I'm like, oh my God, I am so on board. I am fucking bagging the grass you were mowing, Jonas. Big time. I understand now. I can see it's gonna be like if you're holding something in your hand, it's like your hand is like this pocket for the side that's the convex, and then pushing into it. You're like, I don't know, you guys understand what I'm saying, but like it's gonna be great. The PunchCon light, I would like a PunchCon. They're getting pretty big, aren't they? They're like, people are really talking about them a lot, and I am starting to be like, I think I need to get just a PunchCon in general. Tungsten Naboo XL Barretto, too big for me. I know it's going to be too heavy. Gaz, big minus. I would try Gaz. I would try a big minus. I would try a big minus for sure. Just another person. It's incredible. Yeah. Sometimes it's a lot. It's a lot sometimes, but yeah. It's a whole other thing. Just make sure I didn't miss anything cool in you guys' chats here. How much do you think a cheap fidget spinner weighs? Well, what material? Really depends on the material. We gotta get a material. Like, yeah. What do you guys think, chat? That's like, it's too broad. We need a material. Oh, like a cheap plastic, like a plastic $7 one with oh God, I don't know. What, guys? Like 20 grams, 30 grams with a metal bearing? Yeah. Like if it's not that big, it's gonna be so light. Like so light. I don't know. Has anyone ever had an Ultim spinner or a resin spinner? I don't even know if I ever have. I keep thinking 15 grams. There we go, Chris. So even lighter than you think. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, good. I'm jealous now. Now I want fucking biscuits and gravy. Comboform V drive? V drive V5? What do you mean? I thought it was... What? What are we talking about here? What are you talking about here? I gotta look this up then. You mean V5 or do you mean V3? Typo? V5? Oh, God! Sure not biscuits and gravy. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh. V3 was the original, yes. V3 was the Allure V3. No, they had the V1.1 was the original. V1.1, the track slider. The V1. The V1 was a track slider, and it had exposed magnets. Then we went to the V1.1. That was the same track slider with unexposed magnets. Then we went to the V2. That was the flippable one. And then we went to the V3 Allure that was a non-flippable free floater. And then V4 was the bigger one that was like the V3. And the V5 is similar to the V3, slight changes and stuff. Oh, okay. The one, I know the one you mean now. I know the one you mean. The one with the really cool, that's got that rainbow design one. That's the one I want. The one that has like the oil slick and stuff like that. Yes. And then the V2.1, right. That was the upgrade to the V2. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm on board now. Okay. Yes. Where's that message I want to look at? Contendo. Yeah. It can be frustrating sometimes, guys. Sometimes, I'll see people just posting these beautiful things and you're like, wow, man, money really does buy a certain level of fidget happiness, doesn't it? And I know I'm one to talk like, I do have some expensive pieces, but my most expensive pieces, like I worked up to that point. Like I've told you guys this before, that I have a strategy with my spending where like I have my PayPal is like all just fidget stuff, and I don't really touch my bank account anymore. I have to sell in order to buy. Like, so, if I wanted to buy a really expensive one, I had to recently, back in November, like sell so much stuff, right? But then it must be nice for some people that can just throw all the money around everywhere and go like, let me just have all the things. But there's a certain thing there, because we are doing a giveaway, Bunny. We're doing it at the end. I'm going to actually get to some stuff. There's just 2 more spinners I wanted to talk about. You guys are keeping me busy with chat stuff, which is great. We're just hanging out right now and getting caught up. Yeah, some of it. Yeah, like when we're like, oh my God, it's available retail. There's a pre-order. It's only $500. That's so cheap. Like, right? Yeah, I'm seeing people talk about Sob. Sob's great. Really, that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to is a Sob Slim. I want a Sob Slim. Someone help me get a Sob Slim. Rap Light had you in shambles. I remember that episode when I was unboxing the Rap Light and you were like, okay, I have birthday money. Fuck it. I'm buying it. I remember that. Hey, Detroit. We were talking, if that's Pluke, we've been talking about the V5. Talking about the V5 before you got here. Ooh, what? Have 1 more hour to sign up for a shot? What? What are you talking about? Oh my God, I gotta do this right now. That's gonna be over. See, I got so much stuff going on that I forget about this stuff. Where's, oh, it's right here. Fucking perfect. Okay, is it on the picture again that I do, or comment in for okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Mr. Shoots. Is that it? Did I do it right? Okay, good. Everyone's got ins. Perfect. Love it. Oh, and it's got the dirt cutters. Dirt cutter blades. I'm just going to keep calling them dirt cutters. Sorry, guys. Okay. That's good. Good to know about that. Each digit is... Do I have digits? Well, like these? Wait. Do I have digits? Because my other Sob my other Saab, I got, oh God, that sun's coming in. 1 second. Okay. Because my other Saab, I had the, is that one? Do I get an extra in for that? That's Digit, right? Okay, so what do I do? Do I just say in again or in Digit or something like that? I've never done the extra in with the Digit. Just do one more in. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I don't have to prove it. No, I have to take a picture. God damn it. Okay. Okay. So I gotta take a picture. I know this is like okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Proof enough? Great, good. I have to on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Cause I was live. Okay, cool. Okay, so has anyone seen oh, damn it, there it is. Okay. Yeah, excited about this. Very excited about this. So I mean, we've known about the smoothie for a while. But we haven't had it in metal yet. So when Jamie finally said, like, let's make it in metal, I'm like, oh my God. Yes, finally. That thing is going to be so comfy. Tell me some other people are excited about this, right? Can you just feel that in your hand? Can you feel that in your hand? Yeah, I can. I can feel it in my hand. I fucking love it. Like, it's so good. And if that is like evident of a machine finish that we're going to be getting on that, because that is obviously 3D rendered, right? That's not, I don't think that's a real one that he has that. Yes, WC Flock. Chocolate tungsten, as Jeremy Campbell likes to call it. That one is high on my list. High on my list of acquisitions. And then one that is extremely similar to that one. The Pez boy. This one is going to be hot as well from Fidget Boy, the Pez boy. So it's almost like the concave opposite kind of thing of the smoothie in a way. I think it's gonna be great. Getting your finger in there into that little dent and stuff and ripping it from there and stuff like that. You finally check Facebook again? Yeah. He literally, Jason Tierney was texting me. He was showing me that before he posted, and he was saying like, I got this idea from an actual Pez thing. And I'm like, that's so cool. That's so cool. I think it's gonna rival things like Motorworks Minima Thing or Cap Collision, just with shapes that I'm thinking of and stuff like that. So yeah, super excited about that. So that was kind of the news I was thinking of. That was what I was excited about. Thank you, Derek, for letting me get the in on that. I would have lost if I'd done the whole live without that. Yes, bold prediction. Right? That's a lot. But you know what? We need to start giving like these new designs like a chance to get to really captivate us and like take us over like these older designs have, right? Because these older designs are getting harder and harder to get. They're getting discontinued. You know, they're costing more and more money. So we need to open up our minds and our hearts to these new designs that are, you know, similar but different, because there's a lot of potential there, right? And it could be really good if we just, you know, let ourselves absolutely love them for what we are. We still have to be honest about what they are and honest about how they perform and how they make us feel, but we need to be open about it as well. So I am going to add, yes, so I have to add some giveaway items. Did I see somewhere there was a wrap V3? Oh, it's V3 plates. It's just the plates. The plates, well, and the bodies have like a slight little thing that's different that makes them workable with a screw and stuff like that. The best thing for that, just another person, would be just to watch my V3 live where I talk about it, because I break it all down and stuff like that. Well, we're going to try Fidget Boy Spinner today, so that's good. So I got my shorts done of these. So this would be, yes, it was probably my life. So this would be the Boomstick V2. Okay, so this one, instead of being printed in a resin body, he's done it in a PLA body, and it's just as tight and poppy and awesome as the V1. So I believe Lorraine Grant won the V1, but I finally got some good. It was finally sunny, finally fucking sunny. It was raining for like a fucking 2 weeks. It was bad, and so I finally was able to get some good shorts of it and stuff like that. And then this one as well. So the long totem. So these were given to me to review and, you know, do stuff. And now that I have them kind of like documented and stuff like that, we're going to add them to the wheel, so that at the end of the live, we have a couple more things on there. So we'll go Boom Stick V2. All right, it's on there now, and we'll go long. Come on, capital. Long totem. Okay, cool. There. Now there's a chance of those. Yep, I think that's what I want it to be like. Okay. Cool. No, giveaways are not just for members. It's just that members get to have an extra in. That's all. And you have to be like watching from Facebook, or I don't. You're not allowed to play with it, Lorraine. I wasn't allowed to play with it either. You become a member, you can just go to go to my main part of my YouTube. There'll just be like a join button, join membership kind of thing. It says it right there besides subscribe, basically. It's like $1 a month, and you get an extra in, and all of my shorts, or if I ever edit videos and stuff, they will all go out to members first for a period of time. So you get access to those first, and I always try my best to like give you guys a chance to buy stuff that I'm selling first. Yes? Can I help you?
Not only do they get an extra in, possibly 2, by the way, but they get priority primary extra ins if they send pictures of their pets, preferably your toe beans of your furry friends or feathered friends or scale friends, of course.
The toe beans thing.
To Bunny, send me pictures of your pets. I want to see their toe beans. And if you don't have any pets, because we don't discriminate. We don't discriminate against non-pet havers. Don't talk over me. This is very important. This is the most important part of a membership. So you let me finish. All right? All right, Taylor, I'm going to let you finish. But Beyonce had the best song. They're going to get that, even if you don't.
I don't.
Regardless. If you don't have pets, we don't discriminate against non-pet havers. We know some places don't allow you to have pets, etc. You can always just send pictures of your own toe beans. Send me pictures of your toes.
Is Matthew Scarfo watching right now?
You know, I'm absolutely not going to put them on Feet Finder, so don't even check.
No.
But yeah, extra ins, priority ins, if you send Bunny pictures of your pet's toe beans, etc.
Okay, so to break this down a little bit easier for everyone to understand,
love you.
is that you like if you send the pictures of like your pet's toe beans or your feet, it's a foot, it's a toe bean. You turn a cat over or an animal, and then you look at their little beans, their little pads, their little toe
the
beans.
pads look like beans. My email is in the about, it's in the description.
Yeah,
it's pixel.bunny333@gmail.com. You will see it there.
Yeah.
Okay, love you, nerds.
There's a description. Yeah, no foot pricks. Matthew Scarfo did it.
Multiple times.
Did he do it multiple times?
Twice.
He did it twice. He had socks on though, so
I was going to say socks for one.
And he was holding a fidget. So basically, if you send the toe beans pics,
don't tell them, then it won't bring me money on the website. I'm not posting them on.
If you send them to Bunny, she is a member too. So she has 2 ins, but she doesn't want any of the fidgets.
Member.
So, huh?
She's
a founding member, but she also gets her 2 ins. So she uses her 2 ins in giveaways to go to pets. You see? So it's like you get an extra kind of chance to give the fidget to your pet, because your pet's definitely going to use it. Anyway, it's this cute thing. So that is what she's kind of talking about. I know it might be complicated, but sorry. Yeah, speaking of priority, I will be getting rid of these, but I'm up for trade. $500 trade value for this. This is like an original tungsten. Comes with this monolithic W and blackened from Dark EDC. This is like one of the originals. It's just too heavy for me, but it's fucking really cool. So there is her email is on the, it's pixel.bunny333. I'll put it up in chat once. Number 69. Yeah. So I am open to trades, because I know that these, like this one, I'm going to say 400. This one's 500 trade value. So if you want to throw fidgets at me to trade for these, they're both Grayly. This is limited edition. This you can't get it kind of thing. 500 is pretty cheap right now, because I saw Ali Aminal trying at 800, and then I saw him trying at 600, and I'm saying 500. Yeah, it weighs a lot. You want to check it out? I would put different buttons on it just to make it weigh a little bit less. I did try other buttons. Come on, focus. 200 beast. Beast! Yeah, absolute beast. And then, yes, I'm getting to it. Here we go. You cut the best pictures ever of toe beans. Okay, so it's pixel.bunny333 at gmail.com. Usually I would say that it's like, I'm only going to do like cash and stuff like that, because usually I need cash for stuff. But I know that you guys want to get some more Grayly stuff, and I've had people a lot in the past offer me like many different sliders. Be like, hey, can I give you these 3 sliders, these 3 things? So I'm open to that. I'm open to that for these 2. We'll say this is a limited edition bit 09. It's number 69, literally. It's kind of cool. I'll ask her. I'm pretty sure she did. Sometimes she doesn't respond to everything, so she must have. But that's her email. It is also on the about section of the YouTube. You have to drop it down, and it just it's down to the bottom. There's a little note about toe beans and people entering things and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that now that I've just yapped on for ages. Sorry, it's been a long week, and I've been gaming, and I've been excited about fidgets. So just remember how much I love fidgets. I love fidgets, and I just had a lot of news to talk about and stuff. So thanks, guys, for bearing with me. Yeah, and then we can get to the good stuff here. Okay, so oh god. I don't even really know what to start with. I don't know if Derek's still here. But we could start with this spinny thing. We wanted to try this. Brian Wise, bless his soul, sent me. Yeah. That's all the stuff. That's all the stuff in there. This one got a has potential from Bunny, which is a lot. That's a lot. You have to realize if she says has potential. So I'm not sure. I haven't really been using this part. I guess that would go on there. So this is very, very. You are a member. Look at that. I'll let her know when I see her. Don't worry. We got a little bit of time here. She's going to definitely be back. She'll fucking want to throw something at me or something like that. I don't know. And it's not like, remember, it's not like it's like you're getting 3 ins. You're just getting a chance. She picks whose pets her ins go to every time. Okay? It's up to her. So it's not up to me. She will tell me, she'll be like, oh, those extra ins, my 2 extra ins are going to Fluffy Pants 1, and my other one is going to Smudge Beans thing. Yeah. So yeah, this is like, if you guys have had a chill pill in the past, I never have. I never got to try a chill pill. So this is a pretty cool idea on Mr. Shoot's part, Fidget Things, to be able to take his chill pill kind of mechanic and put it on the end of a spin stick. Yeah, so Brian, I gave it to Bunny. I think I told you about this, and she instantly was like, this side too loud. I agree with her. I technically do agree with her. A little loud. That could just be the bearing. We can open it up and take a look at what we got in there. I think I've got the right. Yeah, the right one's kicking. It just uses this one. Nope, one bigger. Okay, that's all good. Yeah. I haven't actually, I was just going to wait for the live to check and see what bearing he got in there. Ah, okay, yeah, it's like a reptilian. Unquiet Hands would call it like a reptilian. It's basically, it's the full stainless steel double retainer, but it's got the black ceramic balls, and black ceramic balls are technically, they're usually much louder than the white ceramic balls. So that could be quieted down pretty easily. But yeah, it's just like all the other ones. And then, oh, this reminds me. Okay, did we hear about this? Did we hear about this from... I've got to bring it up. Oh, I hope I bookmarked it. Yes. Yes, I did bookmark it. This thing. So remember all the shit we've been going through about, like, holy crap, it's so hard to get the bearing, like, out of that little hole, and, like, how do you get it out? How do you pull it? How do you push it and stuff like that? Apparently, this is like a bearing extraction tool for RC cars. Because if you think about it, you're taking that bearing and you're putting it in an RC car wheel, and then how do you get it out of the RC car wheel? So apparently this is the tool for it. So do you guys want me to, I'll put this link into the description if you guys are interested of the video. and then you guys can have it. So I saw Nat Fully, who does the Pond Hopper EDC. He was getting asked yet again, like, how do I get the bearings out? And then he was like, I've been searching for years and I finally found this tool. So I imagine it goes in, you know, like it goes in from here, and then you probably do something and it expands and like opens up and creates like hooks, and then you can pull it out. So after, I would probably, if that's been glued, you'd want to heat it up a little bit, and then you could probably pull it out. So I thought that was pretty damn cool that now exists. If it's loud, why does it feel so good? Yeah, I mean, like, it's not, I guess I'm just like self-conscious about like louder things now, and sometimes I just don't want it for my own ears. Like sometimes I want to relax, you know what I mean? So, oh, that's a nice short. I thought I had it wrong, but no, it's just a nice short screw. Is that loud to you guys? It's probably loud. And then you can do this too. Come on. Ah. Yeah, you gotta go like this. Magnets are so fucking cool. Fuck yeah, magnets. I love it. And then, so it's all, oh God, it's all modular. It's all held together with little grub screws. So he's figured out how to just make it this, all these little modular sections. Oh, there goes one. And I think it's got a lot of potential for like modification. Like, look, I can just like, this would go, is this one, this one? I think that's a short one in there. Oh, it must be tight. I'm pretty sure that this part would unlink from this, but I'm a little weak. Yeah, I just need to like, I would need to get like my rubber grips out or something like that. So it's all so many different parts, right? So like that's, you can just take different lengths of these guys and just link them into the other ones, right? That's a shorter one, goes into that one. I don't know, you guys probably seen this stuff, but this is my first time playing with it and I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty cool new spin on the whole spin stick craze. So impressed with that. I would give it like a solid like 7 out of 10 kind of thing. For sure. Okay, so I'm sorry, Brian. I'm going to put it all back together. Later I will. I don't want you guys to sit here. Watch me put together that all back together like that. So what else was I really impressed about? We'll move up. We'll move up the line. Chill stick, right? Yes. Use it in the car. You know what I've been using in the car? I only take that out in the car now for spin stuff. And this is all I've been taking out of the house lately. I'm obsessed with this. I'm literally obsessed with this. It's so locked in now that I'm just done. Half strong, no, half hybrid, half medium means that I can still do the flip, like when you guys aren't here, apparently. It's that like on camera, nervous to just like go for it. And then this one is all TPU again for the wrapped light. But instead of the micarta tops from out of office objects, I have the TPU tops also from Otter EDC. So I'll basically take these out just like this all the time when I go out for like dog walks. I just grab those like all the time now. And then yeah, these two spinners. I'm taking these out all the time if I drive around. The parts were made, so they're just wrapped light plates. You've been out of the game for a little bit, hey? They're just wrapped light plates from Jonas, but Jonas is now letting other people like buy the wrapped light plates and like use stuff or make things for the tops and stuff. And then the TPU stuff is all from Otter EDC on Etsy. And so that is all Otter EDC TPU parts on top of the plates. And then this is Modusworks Otter EDC there. And then Acetran out of office objects. She's been making these. This is a micarta top for this. Yeah, it is stunning. It's so ergonomic. I'm done. I'm never taking this one apart ever again. That one just stays like that for the rest of my life. That one's done. It's never changing ever. I would glue the magnets in and I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, that's done. Yeah. Okay. This one is really pretty. So this is from Conceptual Designs. Fuck! God damn it. I totally forgot the name. You guys are going to have to help me. Get some round tube spacers or whatever diameter you need to slip into the stem of your bearing tool. The outer diameter needs to be the diameter. Yeah. 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 So what I was using was like, I went and measured the diameter of like what fits into there. And I just went and bought a machine bolt because they have a flat bottom and then you can use it as like a nail set, right? That's what I was doing. Chetan Rondell. Brian Wise is right because he owns this one. This is Brian Wise's the Rondell. Okay, so this one is really pretty. It's older. They're not made anymore. It is a Chetan? Is that French? We got some competition here. So this is a spinner. It could be called the Rondell or the Chetan. It's not a Rondell, bro. Actually, Pluke would know. Pluke loves these. I remember Pluke really gushing about these. I think you sold a bunch of these recently, didn't you, Pluke? So Pluke would know. So it's Chetan. Or I'm going to say it's Chetan. Great machine finish on this. Really good lines. Like, look at how crisp and beautiful that is. That's okay, Brian. God, I would have just gone with it too. I would have been calling it a Rondell the entire time. I got some great warps to this thing. I feel no need to change the button. I think it sits high enough. It's a lot of fun. It absolutely rips. It means devil. Does that look like the devil? Interesting. It rips like a little devil. It's very fast. It goes very fast. Very aerodynamic. I just found it was too small for my hands. I'm just going to say that that's like where it loses points for me, is that it would be for more of a small-handed person. This thing, compared to something like, I don't know, like a wrapped, it's like only a little bit bigger than a wrapped. It's got to be like, I bet I'm going to do this and it's going to be like, oh, it's that big? I didn't think it would be that big. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's 50, but it doesn't feel, it feels shorter for some reason because of its size. I don't know if that makes sense to some people, but it feels shorter because of the size. Working on increasing your rip speed. Randomly select. Sorry, I'm reading Bunny's thing first here. Randomly selected from list by 15 minutes unless you won last time. Then I re-roll to be fair. If you want to be in Bunny's pet pool, send pics quick. Baby, people have been sending pics. And thank you for the $10 going right back to us. And then Zach Bretta. So the biggest tip I can give anyone for like rip speed. Okay, one I can like really rip. This one. I can rip this one like a goddamn fucking bat out of hell. So the biggest thing about ripping is that all I can say is it's like you're snapping your fingers, but you're holding a fidget spinner instead. If you think about that a lot more, focus. If you think about that, don't chaton your spinner. Yeah. That is like my biggest bit of advice for anyone that wants to learn how to spin a spinner. That I've had people ask me before, how do I get it going really good? And I've said that before. And then like within 5 minutes, they send me a video. They're like, dude, got it. Like that's all you needed to say. If you just kind of think in your head, it's not like it's exactly the same, but you just think that thought in your head, like you're trying to snap. And you will be able to start getting the craziest rips. Okay, so that'd be what I say. So yeah, chaton, nice, pretty, great patina, beautiful classic spinner. I just find the shape makes it feel shorter than it is. But I can already tell spinning a little bit. I could get used to it, but I don't know. There's not enough like gyro there. Well, no, there is a lot of gyro. I don't know. It's just not hitting it for me right away. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to tell you guys like what like just pings my brain right off the hoo-hop.
Chaton, just so you know, is also...
I knew you were going to come correct my French. Chaton?
Chaton?
Was I saying it right?
Honestly, I wasn't paying that much attention. I was looking at pictures people sent me of their beautiful pets. But anyway, chaton is kitten in French, but chat is cat. So like C-H-A-T, chat, that's cat, chaton, kitten.
Apparently it means devil in Arabic.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Learned something new today.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I love all your pet pictures, everybody. Keep them coming. They're beautiful, and I want to pet them, and I want to cuddle them, and I want to snuggle your little fur babies.
Okay. No, I'm saving that one for later. Yeah, let's do M3. M3. I hope I'm getting... M3 makes a tranquilizer, right? Tranquilizer Redux. I have been having issues getting, for some reason, 2R Designs and M3 mixed up. And I don't know why, but I have been doing that. And I need to apologize. So, yeah. I don't know why I've been doing that. The ER. So what is the... Because this one looks to me like it's an ER tranquilizer redux. What do we? Because I see ones and it says it's like, okay. So what I'm trying to get at is that I saw that Michael Morris, I believe, wanted to make the tranquilizer ER something redux in tungsten, and he was getting some ins, trying to figure out if people were into it or not. And it looked exactly like this.
It looks like a Band-Aid. When I was looking at it through the screen, when you had it just on the desk, like sitting straight, It looked like a Band-Aid.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Like from far away, because I'm very blind. Bunny is very, very blind. But it looked like a Band-Aid.
It does kind of.
I was very confused.
It's like the round.
Not
yeah.
gonna lie.
A little bit. Yep, for sure. So yeah. I was look where is it? Because that is another one. It's just giving me the reminder. There it is. Tungsten Redux. My head cam's blocking that part. Since I cannot machine tungsten in my shop, I am in talks with other shops. Tranquilizer ER Redux. Okay. Right? This looks like exactly that. But he wants to do it in tungsten. Micro chamfers and deep dish buttons. Yeah. I said I would definitely get it. And I'll get a little bit more into that now because there's some good reason for it. So this is one of the ones that I had to open these right when I got them from Brian to kind of get a sense of them. And I really do love this one. This one is in my top 3 out of ones that he sent. This is one of the top 3 ones. This is so comfy and such just a classic, beautiful feel. It's one of those ones that you just want to let it hit the inside of your hand to stop over and over again. It's so fun to rip. It's like a rip and a stop one over and over again. That's all I wanted to do. These buttons are great. They're like the perfect kind of fingertip sort of grab. But then also, oh my gosh. It's okay. It's fine. It hit all the plastic stuff. But apparently it's not that great of grip. So if we had this in tungsten, here's the thing. It would, the weight would be so good. So I was checking that. So this is stainless steel, obviously. 85. So if it's 85, and I believe the conversion is about 2.6. That puts it up around 220 grams. That's not that bad. And that's with buttons. So really, I should be taking the buttons off. And I should try. And 85 is like, that's awesome as well. That's a really good, just like as stainless steel, like it's a great weight as is, right? But I'm talking about this because he's been mentioning that he wants to make it in tungsten. So what I always do when I'm doing like a tungsten weight conversion is I always take the buttons off because I'm probably never going to run it with its tungsten buttons. I always like to have, different fancier, lighter buttons like in a titanium, something flashy and stuff like that. That's what I like. So I would say, so if we're calling it 58 without buttons, and then just calculate, we do times 2.6, 150. 151, basically. Just at 151. We could expect something like a bar about 151 in tungsten. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good weight that I could jam with. I find that as soon as I get up to about 180 with buttons included, I'm kind of tapping out. I'm tapping out with like weight a lot of the time. Hey, Timothy, how you doing? Tungsten big triangle would be too heavy with its actual buttons, but the tungsten big triangle with crystal titanium buttons, I find to be quite manageable. I like mine. This one comes in at, can't remember, I haven't weighed it so long. Yeah, 160, right? That's like a perfect kind of weight for me. So it hasn't hit 180, 190, kind of approach getting closer to 200. So it's still here. It's kind of what I've noticed. That's what happens. So yeah, 2.6 exactly times the weight of stainless steel to get to tungsten. If you do titanium, it's times 4 generally. Stainless steel, it's about 2.5, 2.6. And you get the rough estimate of what it will be in tungsten. I can't remember. I don't have the numbers for like what it is in from copper to tungsten or brass to tungsten. It's just not a really common. It's not a really common conversion. I think I've only remembered the stainless steel and the titanium because those are made a lot. So I kind of ended up remembering them because it's pretty easy to be like, hey guys, I have this titanium spinner. I'm thinking of making it into tungsten. What do you think it would be? And it worked out perfectly when 280C Samuel Roscoe was doing the Ziggy. When he was doing the Ziggy, I remember this. He had it in titanium made, and he ended up giving an estimate of what it would be in tungsten, and it almost hit the nail on the fucking head. It was actually really, really funny how close it got, how closely perfect it got to it. So yeah, I love this. I would definitely take it in tungsten. I love all the machining about it. I love that M3, that Michael Morris, right? I'm not fucking that up. That he did those videos on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen those, where he shows how he makes like one of these spinners. And it's like these like 3 or 4 videos or something like that. It's so cool to watch. It must have been like so much extra work for him to make sure he had like all his cameras set up and stuff like that. But it's really, really cool seeing it. This comes out so comfy, so easy to hold and stuff. Very fidgetable. I'm so thankful I finally got to try. I think it's the first time I've tried something from M3. So I've heard a lot of things about the tranquilizer and finally got to try it. The one thing, right, Brian, you did visit his shop. He said a few people visit his shop. I believe Samuel Roscoe visited and Jeremy Campbell visited. Samuel Roscoe being 2EDC guy, Jeremy Campbell being Impulse EDC. Yeah, he's pretty cool about letting people come by to his shop. Fortunately, I live in Canada, where the only shop nearby is well, it's not even nearby. It's like 4. I can get there in 4 hours. But Focus Works. Jordy. What's his name? Jordy. Yeah. Jordy Wallace, I think. Yeah. So Focus Works. And we're actually going to look at somebody from Focus Works as well. So the one thing that I was going, okay, I see why you did this because it looks really hot when the buttons are on. But I don't like it. So you see these edges here? I don't know if this is where's my pointer? There it is. I don't know if this has been changed at all or something like that. But chat, this is sharp as fuck. This right here. This edge. Like, you probably could cut yourself in the right way. Like, I know I could find a way to cut myself. I cut myself on a piece of, like going up like that. I'm like, damn. It is a sharp machine finish edge, and I don't like it. I say, why not just take this micro chamfer and just go all the way down. It's no big deal. No one's going to notice at all. No one will fucking care. And this is why it's the way it is now. Because it just looks like smooth how it transitions that way. But you're never going to tell or notice or anything or care if that micro chamfer right there just continues down onto these. So that's what I would change about this. That's the part I don't like. I'm just saying, just change that. It's no big deal. And I see why he's doing it, right? It looks hot. So it looks hot and sleek. So yeah, I don't know. This is solid like 8 out of 10 for me. Just losing points from the sharpness and stuff like that. But everything else is really, really good. Machine finish, hot, all that stuff. I love a spinner. Definitely try to find one. They're easy to get too. Like you can still get those pretty easily. I think he even still makes some. So, yep. Good to know. Then Fidget Boy. We're talking about the Pez. Let's talk about the Fidget Boy Buzz Boy. So first of all, Jason Tierney has just been doing a better job of like the packaging is just getting so cool with this. Like, look at that COA. That's so cool. Stickers. This is literally a magnet. It's like a fridge magnet. I have one sticking on the side of my computer over there. Pretty neat, pretty cool. We all like extra swag, right? And then a nice little case as well. Then, this is the Buzz Boy. It is sick. So this is the Buzz Boy in brass, I believe, if I am not too mistaken, in brass. And I kind of talked to Jason a little bit about this, and I was like, yeah, I'm excited to try it. I like it. Or it was maybe after I opened it up and I was like giving them all a little spin and seeing what I liked, and I was talking to him about something else. And yeah, I was talking about how I liked it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think some people are gonna think that there's like hot spots from like the little saw blade stuff," but he was like, "I don't think there are," and I really do agree with Jason. I don't find those to be hot spotty. You gotta rip it like a fucking demon to really get it, and you just gotta be doing it over and over and over again to start really feeling something right there for a hot spot. But there's other ways you can hold it as well. So yeah, no, I was really impressed with this. I don't feel like I need to change the buttons. Same with the Tranquilizer ER. Don't feel like I need to change the buttons. I love them. This one is getting me regretful, actually, because I did have a couple chances, I think, maybe to get one of these that was in Zerk in a machine finish. And I was like, no, I don't know. I don't have the money. And I was like, I don't think I should. And I didn't. And then I tried this after. And I was like, God damn it. Like, I kind of wish I'd gone for it now. The cutest lasering. Little face there. Look at him. That's Jason. That's Jason right there. He's bald. Bald as a baby's bottom. Number 11. That's a good luck number. Pretty cool. Awesome. Okay, so yeah. Impressed by it all around. Love the machine finish. Love the way it spins. Love the way it feels. Again, here we go again. It's the same thing as the Tranquilizer. What the fuck are we doing with this chamfer? You take the buttons off and it's sharp as fuck. It's this whole part here on this one. The whole thing, and then right there. It's like, I feel like if I like ran my finger on that hard enough in the right way, I could probably maybe slice it open. So I don't like that. And I know it's like, okay, well, hey, you're not going to use it like that, are you? No. But hey, there is only the warning on a hairdryer to say not to use it in the shower because someone fucking tried. Okay? That's the only reason that we have warnings on anything, because some dumbass joins the Darwin Club and screws it up for all the smart people. Right? So that's kind of my thinking about it. Maybe I just get hurt at work too much or cut myself and stuff. But you see it when it's on there and you're like, you get why Jason designed it that way, because it looks hot. The tolerances are insane. There's like, it looks like it's not even clearing. So it looks really good. It looks really good. it looks almost like it's like in one piece. So I get it. I totally understand. But it's, again, it's one of those things where like you could put the tiniest micro chamfer on it and I don't think anyone would notice or care or anything like that. So that could be one of those design things where he's just like holding on to it because he thinks it looks so cool. But sometimes design things like that, it's like you just gotta get rid of them, because sometimes you end up realizing that it's like you're the only one that's holding on to it and thinks it's like absolutely amazing. So, and everyone else is like, oh, right, that little thing. And then like you'd have to point it out to someone else. So, except me, I noticed. So maybe it's not. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know if you tried this one. Do you find it sharp? Do you find the ER tranquilizer sharp? Am I just being a total baby? Kind of what I think. This one, kind of want to throw. Kind of in a mood to make this one sound better, so I'm just going to quickly do this. So this is like it's an excuse for me to show you guys again this awesome trick that I found. Some of you guys have seen this already, some of you guys won't, but it's important because it's really good. So when you're changing a bearing out and you want to find, because this bearing's too loud for me, it's the same one that was in the chill stick. So I'm just going to pop it out real quick here. Feels like a good borehole to me. I don't even think there's not even glue on this. So there's a good chance that we're going to be able to just put this right back in. So that was too loud for me. So I want to make it quieter, but if you all do bearing changes, you need to go buy this tool from Amazon. It's called a Yoyo Tool. I don't even need a link. You can just say Yoyo Tool, and it's like this kit that comes with like some other little bearings. You have to buy these like other little bearings and some yo-yo string and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter because the whole thing's like $9. This has been probably one of the most indispensable tools. Wesley, buddy of mine, who's really into the bearings, he tipped me off to it, and I use it literally every single time to check if a bearing is actually spinning to my standards and spinning like there's no balls that are sometimes the balls get chipped, they get scratched, they will make extra noise. I don't know if you guys have noticed this before. When you are spinning a bearing, you'll put a bearing in and you'll go, oh, that sounded a lot different than the other bearing that I put in before, but it was the same bearing, right? So I'm going to try to give you guys an example with like sound here. It's going to be hard to hear. Can you hear that? So that bearing, something's going on in there, right? Something's happening. There's some sort of, this one as well. So I'm putting it on it like this. And I'm just giving it a spin. And you can check and see how well it spins. You'll know right away if there's something really wrong with it, because it'll just stop spinning right away. Sounds a little better. That one's worse. This one's pretty good. So you will be able to find one sometimes where they'll make barely any noise. And those are the ones that I always try to find. I recently found an absolute zinger of one that I put in my new tungsten Chelsea LP. And man, does it make a difference. Just finding that one. Yes, the gritty noise. That gritty noise means that there's either something in there, it needs to be clean, it needs to be blown out. But a lot of times, this is bearings from like my box of bearings that have never been used before. So it doesn't make sense that... There he is, Silco ADC. That's the guy that told me about this, right? And it's become absolutely invaluable. I fucking use it every single time. I don't put a bearing in anymore until I go and grab a handful of the same ones and I run a bunch through it and find something that I like. And if I'm being totally honest with you, that was the one that I liked the best out of like the 4 I grabbed out of there. But none of those are ones that I probably would have kept going if I had more time and I was by myself. Now this already is just like... so peaceful now. Such a different peaceful little glassy whir. So I'm going to send that back to Brian like that and give him that and tell him that's how I like that one. And then he can have his other bearing too. Yeah. Anyway, that is the Buzz Boy. The Buzz Boy, and I like it, and I missed out on Zerk. So yeah. Yeah, full ceramic. So I don't mess with them too much because they're just, well, they're so loud, and I mean, if you want, we could listen. I do have a few of them, so we can listen to a few. There's a Dark Matter. You can throw a Dark Matter on there. But see, they're not very fast. I can't make this. And that's just part of what they are. They're not as fast as other ones. And this is pretty quiet. This is spinning pretty quiet on there. Some are scratched from the factory inside the race, and it's the plastic retainer. Yeah, that could be it too. And the quality control on these is just not always great in general. So you have different kinds, just like all the others. Those are the 3 kinds that I think I have right now. So you have ones like these would be a little bit more, they're like the midway. This is quieter and like louder. It's like you've got quietest kind of full ceramic, a little bit louder and a little bit louder. For some reason, all the white can end up the 9 ball. These 9? What we got in here? 2, 4, 6, 10. 10 ball. This one, you probably the Michael hardly pick it up. Yeah, it's not even picking it up. Can't even register it. So that one, that would end up being pretty quiet if you put it in. General rule, if you can't really hear it very well when it's on your little testing stick, it's going to come out sounding not very much when it's in the spinner. And that is the key to this tool, because the other ways I was trying to test before, I would like hold it and I would like blow compressed air at it and just hold the bearing and let the inner race in there spin and stuff. And it was like I could sometimes test it, but it didn't really work as well. This actually allows me to properly understand what's going on with the bearing inside. So yeah, we'll put you get it on Amazon. I can bring up my Amazon, but it's only going to I don't know, maybe Wesley can bring up an American Amazon link of where it is. If he's here. Yeah, Yoyo removal tool. That's all you type in Amazon. Yoyo removal tool. There it is. That. I don't know if that's still in Canadian or not. I went to Amazon.com instead of mine. Yeah, it probably is in American. Yeah, and you have to buy it like with like some of these bearings. You get like a Golden Eagle in there and stuff, and then you get one that won't work. It's too thin, and then you get some full stainless steel. Same thing as Golden Eagle, but that's what you want. That's the guy right there, and that is like, oh, it's so good. I just took all these other parts and I don't know, I put them in a bag. I gave them away or something like that. Yeah, get one. Get one if you're changing bearings. So good. Okay, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to my last and the one that surprisingly came out as the favorite right away. There you go. G-Mig knows. Greg Mig. Yeah. It's the only way to go in my opinion now. And until something else happens, it's the only thing to do. You have to have one. Because here's the only thing that could change. Bearings could become more consistent with their quality control and how they're made. And that's not going to happen anytime soon with small little bearings like that. It sucks that we have to, buy a whole batch of them or something and then realize that, a lot of them aren't going to be up to our standards kind of thing. And it's just sort of the way it is. That's why I always buy bearings in bulk and don't go and buy the, more elevated price ones and stuff, because I know that I'm going to get many that are just going to end up back with Silco EDC so he can rip them apart and make other bearings. So, the Thing. What a great name. The Thing. The Thing by FocusWorks EDC came out on top for me. This one is in stainless steel. It's got one of the most banging machine finishes ever, I think. It looks like a polygon pixelated sort of thing going on or something. Absolutely gorgeous. It's been so smooth. Even despite the fact that it is a retention fit system, just like all of FocusWorks stuff is. It's all retention fit. And thank you, Brian, for reminding me that I failed. So I was going to get to that. So what this thing made me do is that I had heard before Brian even sent me this stainless steel one, that he was doing a fucking pre-order for this one in tungsten. And I was sitting there going like, I don't know. But god damn it. Like, I tried this one. And then I went to the website literally a minute after I tried it because I went, oh, the tungsten one. I wonder if I'm too late. And I was too fucking late. I was too late. So the tungsten one pre-order was done. I was sad about that because I did not have to try this long at all to go, god damn, I want that in tungsten. The one thing I was worried about was like the buttons. Are they going to be, too... Are they not going to feel great? Am I going to feel like I need to replace the buttons because they are They are a retention fit button, right? With a dedicated, I believe that's dedicated threading on there. Yeah, he always does that. Dedicated threading. So he really locks down his buttons, and I really don't like that. I mean, I get that like the whole retention fit system, it's pretty good. It makes this like he's got it locked down in a way where his is like pretty smooth, and it does connect the feedback pretty well to the spinner, but nothing connects feedback that comes through the spinner into your hands while you're spinning it better than a press fit. Like the bearing is literally like fused to the spinner. So any kind of like feedback or, rumble and stuff that you're getting from the bearing, it's just going to come through more on a press fit than it does on a retention fit. So that would be one thing that I'm saying, I don't know. It's not impossible to get other get other buttons to work on, a retention fit. You just need to have the right grub screws and shims and stuff like that, and you can do it. But I've found that I had one other spinner from Focusworks. It was the Tungsten Axis Micro S, the Tri. And I had it for a bit. It just didn't make it past the honeymoon period. It just didn't click with me. And I tried briefly to try doing some other buttons with it and stuff. And it was an awkward fit to try to get other ones to work in there and stuff. So that is one of the things that I'm like, but I would still take it in tungsten. If anyone doesn't like their tungsten one when they get it, let me know. I would take it. Because this thing wouldn't even be, let's look at what the weight would be in tungsten. Since we have it here in stainless steel, we can check. So a full tungsten weight. Yeah, see, we're basically the same as the Redux. So if this was, we'll call it 88 times 200, we'll call it like 230 with buttons that it would be, which is a little like, that is chunky. Like, it's amazing that it could actually get up to that much when you feel this one. And then you go and you blackmail some sort of guy that makes buttons into making buttons for you custom. It's basically what you have to do. It's just blackmail now. And then we go 67 times 2.6. 174 without the buttons. Lorraine, what's the difference in a bar, tri, and quad spinner other than the obvious? It's probably how they feel. Like, the more arms you add, the smoother they get. That would be like my first instinct answer. Would be that bar is all about judder. So when you have, best way to think about it is that if you have like two arms and it's spinning 360 degrees, right? 360 divided by 2. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure it was 180. So each arm is taking care of 180 degrees of the 360 degree spin while it changes on this axial plane, right? And that's where you get judder from, because the arms are not very good at it. They don't compensate very well when they're each dealing with a half of the 360. So that's why when you go and take something with like 3 arms, you stop getting so much judder, and then you start getting, like Uber saying, the gyro. So this thing's an absolutely gyroscopic, like, heaven, right? That it just spins so crazy, and there's less judder, and it just wants to correct itself so much because it's so much better at it. Because now each arm is taking care of 120 degrees of the 360 on the plane. So it's way better at correcting itself. So when you try to move it like that, you can just feel it being like, no, we were over here. Why do you want to go over here? And that's what we love about tries. And then with, a quad, you're just getting more of that, right? It's just even spinner. it's even smoother. So that's my thing. So I don't know. Let me rank these really quick, and then we'll fucking get to the giveaway, because I know you guys are all. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff, Zach. Triangle is 2EDC. The Big Triangle by 2EDC. But mine has been, it's a tungsten one, and it's been blackened. It's been blackened, and then I got extra buttons. So it's kind of like a collab mod thing, so it would not look like this coming from that. Mine's very special. Special. It was a cool, fun project. Multiple people involved. It was nice. First, second. Yep, sorry, Jason. The Pez will do better. That's second. That's third. Right, it's in pieces. That's fourth. And that's fifth. That would be my ranking from best to worst. Out of all of those, have I tried the SFT? No. The short, flat, thicker. It's like the Chelsea SF, but it has the height of the Mini. Because the Chelsea M, is taller than the SF, but shorter. So the SFT has the length of the SF, but the thickness of the M. Might be too thick for me. That's available new right now. Honestly, I always tell people go check out Kinetics Asia Pacific, because they're just so good at keeping stuff in stock. Contendo, do you have a lot of spinners? I need to know that though. You tried a lot of spinners. Like, I don't know what you like, right? And chat, if you guys know what Contendo should buy as well. No, you don't. Okay, yeah. So like the collision bar spinner from Cap, Kinetics Asia Pacific, or you can just go to cap.com, I believe, or just type in Cap in Google, Kinetics Asia Pacific. They have a lot of stuff in stock all the time, and the collision it's affordable. Like, if you wanted it in a standard metal, you're only going to pay like about $100 or something like that, 120 or something like that, to get it in something like brass, copper, stainless steel or something like that. You got a W collision. So I had a W collision back in the day, a tungsten collision, when I thought was like, fucking bigger the better, right? It's going to be good. Bigger the better. I'll love them big. And I was wrong. I was like me learning that I cannot handle like a 350 gram spinner. G1 is another good a good one. You could pick something that you like the look of. So the look does really count, right? You need to kind of start with something you do like the look of, but if you, here's the thing. Sometimes a lot of like Chinese spinners, like this is a Lauti, right? It's a Lauti Bit 9. They can get a little extravagant with the way they look, and it becomes like kind of too much a little bit, right? It's like, yes, it's great. It looks very sci-fi and stuff like that. But there's a big difference between, something like that and something that's just like what we've been looking at, just like simple one piece of a bar. Like this thing breaks down into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm counting the bearing, I'm holding like 14 fucking different pieces in my hand. I can break this down to 14 pieces. That's insane. Most spinners, you got 2 halves of the button and the bearings, 1, 2, 3, like 4 pieces. This is 14 different little pieces that goes into this thing. So it gets to be a little bit much. So that's one thing I would say I'd be weary about with somewhere like G1 is that you are dealing with a lot of like those Chinese ones that get a little bit intense. So I would look for one that simpler is better. And that's why I always mention the tungsten collision, because it's just a fucking rectangle. It's just a bar of metal. It's just a rectangle bar of metal. And we like simple designs. We're humans that like, we're simple-minded humans that like simple designs. We're just kids playing with toys, and we like circles, triangles, and squares. When you look at a lot of the designs out there, it's all a mashup of circles, triangles, and like squares and rectangles and stuff. That's what we want to play with, right? So that's the stuff that becomes the most popular. Prove me wrong. It does. So that's why I kind of point in that direction. But it is a matter of taste. So put your own taste towards it. Did we do everything? Can I give away shit now? Yes, we can. I just wanted to say what's past the honeymoon period. I've already spoke about it. It passed it. Past the honeymoon period. Congratulations. Woo! The honeymoon went well, and it's staying. It's so fucking good. This thing's been on my desk all the time. I have to use it with my Venusaur buttons, or it's not as good. But the tungsten Chelsea LP, I was very skeptical about the weight and if it was going to be good. But just want to throw that out there. Honeymoon period passed. They're so hot, you don't even fucking know. Dude, you don't even know. That's a good point, Timothy. That new Lottie Try one. That looks pretty cool. I almost bought it. And then I was kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to try it right now. I want to save my money for other stuff. I'm being a little bit more selective now. So, yeah. That's a good point, though. So, what is it called? The bit? Well done, Wolfram. Well done, Wolfram. Well done. You did it. Gold star, Wolfram. Gold star. Chenyu? Yeah, Chenyu's got good stuff. They did the... It's staying. The Chen... Oh, I see. You're asking me. No, that's Brian's. That's Brian's. I'd have to get my own. I'd have to go get my own Chenyu. But Brian teased me because he got a Zerk one. And he got the... Not the dense pattern, but the other one. I don't know what it's called. But I like the denser, zippier sort of track on there. What? Contender, it's defective? Oh, fuck off. Really? It's not good. I've heard so many good things about it. Huh. Zerk Guardian, yes. The Guardian Chenyu. Yeah, that's a great mechanical. That's a great mechanical. I got some cool shorts of that one too. Down on the beach with the dog. So it was good. Okay. What? You guys are gonna lie to me. What are we doing? Is the giveaway for people who haven't won before? Or is it for everyone? It's not seated. That fucking sucks. I hate that shit. And they're giving you a shit time, eh? God damn. There's no good. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm realizing now that I forgot because we're supposed to go back and forth. We're supposed to do a giveaway for like people that have won and people that haven't won. Because some of the people that have won a lot. Or we just do it for everyone. I'm trying to give myself a hint here. I know I've got like it was think it was people that didn't win, that hadn't won before. I think that might have been what it was. Because it was when I did the mechanicals. That was the last one. Wow, that feels like a really long time ago. And didn't I do... No, I didn't do 4 giveaways. It was Steve Webster. Steve Webster won. It was definitely for people that never won, I think, because I was in it. You did do one for new folk only. Okay. So you won the last one? I think Steve Webster won the last one. It was for people that never won. Okay, fuck it. We'll do it for everyone, okay? I gotta text Bunny because she said she was watching another stream, Trader, and tell her that it's time to pick toe beans. It's time for your ins, darling sweetie poo. There. Okay. Okay, fuck it. I'm ready. Go ins. Do it. Everybody. And then since you guys like it so much, we'll just do the same thing where whoever wins this roll gets to spin the wheel 3 times. Okay? And we already saw the wheel. We saw what we added to it. So that's good. Remember, anyone who has a little Fidget Nerd or Nerd Herd logo beside their name in chat gets to say in 2 and then just in or in 1. Yes, like Mike Neal did, and then Jeremy did an in 2. Yes, perfect. I don't care if it says in or in 1. I just care that I see an in 2. That's fine, James. We'll take that times 2. I know what you're doing there. Bunny's there too. Bunny 1, Bunny 2. Okay, good. Decent gamer. Decent gamer, you gotta be, you don't get a second in. Rules are rules. You gotta have the little nerd herd thing beside your thing there. Okay, showing 32, ending with Zach Barretto. Yeah, showing 32. We're going to go get random.org booted up here while we see if there's any stragglers. Oh, well, then you got in. You snuck by me, you slimy bugger. You got by me. Yeah, just go to $1 a month. You go to the front of the page. Go to the YouTube page, just join. I'd count you, and again, it's just everyone else will get. They'll literally they have pitchforks and torches ready, and then they'll light them. They'll light them, and they'll mail them to me. Set me on fire. Rules are rules. Okay, so still got 32 going once, going twice. Sold at 32. We're going to do it on the third generation. Can't see your stuff anymore. Going 1, 2, 3, 26. 20 fucking 6. Cody Campbell. Cody fucking Campbell is 26. Cody Campbell is 26. Are you with us, Cody Campbell? Are you ready to play Spin the fucking Fidget Wheel? If you are ready to play, you let me know. Spin the fucking Fidget Wheel. Cody Campbell. Cody Campbell. I'm paying attention a second here. Oh, that's good. I don't think you've ever won before. I don't see you on the lists. I don't think you've ever won before. That's nice. Must be exciting. Must be exciting. Let's go. Cody Campbell's here. You know the rules, Cody. You're going to spin it. You get to pick the first one, like Steve Webster did last time. He knew he'd hit it hot because he got he got clear tea time resin buttons from LIC EDC. Good, Brain. You're doing it. Okay, you're doing it, Brain. And then he just went with it. He went with the first spin because he knew those are rare, so it was good. But you can say pass, and you can spin up 3 times. On the third spin, you have to have it. Okay, cool, good. Let's do it. Oh, you got that boomstick in there now, boy. You got a slider in there from Abby's black spinner. We could look at that one. Comes up. That one comes up every once in a while now. You want to look at it? Have you seen it? I'm bringing it out. I'm used to just bringing it out, and then by the time I get it out, you get the message, or I get the message from you, and then you say skip it, and then I put it back. It's fine. Get all the options out. Just get all your options out, and we'll leave them. Bunny will def join just sub this. Okay, cool. Yeah. Decent Gamers new. Thanks, man. Thanks for finding us. Okay, waiting on Cody Campbell. Let me know if he wants to keep this or not. This is like a tri-spinner. Abby Bay, one of our longtime OG watchers and members, Nerd Herd enjoyer, donated this graciously. Spin again. Okay. Back. Another day for another day. All right. We're not hiding it. We're keeping it on the wheel. If it hits the same thing that you've already got, I'm not counting that as a spin. Oh! Fuck, it just went on the wheel today. Fucking man. You fucking guy. Did you see it from before? I don't know if you saw it from before. Yeah. It's not leaving yet, baby. He hasn't decided. He has one more spin. He could take it. Yeah, no, you can't use this around anyone. It does come apart. Yeah, okay. Yay, baby, it's leaving the house. She fucking hates it. She hates it. She could probably hear it in the other room right now. And she's like, like that. Congrats, dude. That's a fucking banger. You got lucky, man. That's a rad one. So just PM me on Facebook. That's usually the easiest thing to do. And yeah, give me your address, and I will work out if you're in the States, it usually works out to like $10 on tracked or like $15 tracked. But in the odd occasion, you live somewhere weird in the States and it's different. So you just send me your address and I will do a little calculation for you. And yeah, and we will get that shipped off to you. Yeah, this is a fun one. Yeah, this is one you want to use it. You want to use it preferably around no other living things. Like, I don't know if I can describe to you how, like, absolutely like satisfyingly loud it is. It's so loud, but you're good. Lorraine can tell you, like, it's so good. The clicks on it, like, it is so satisfying. I wanted to call it the toggle. No, Emil wanted to call it the toggle, or I wanted to call it like the slide snap or something, but you can look for drops at the Vibe EDC store Facebook page. Vibe EDC. Just go to the Facebook group and then wait for drops. He does make these, and he makes dice decks, and he makes totems right now, and does those pretty regularly. And I think he was going to do, he might have been doing them recently. I don't keep up too much track with him, because what he does basically is he just likes to send me his newer stuff, and he sends it to me for free, and then I play with it for a little bit, review it. Usually I love them because he's so innovative with his designs. No one else is making fidgets like this. Like, Emil is just, he's got such a fucking head for this shit. They're so fucking cool. No one is making fidgets like he makes fidgets, right? He just thinks shit up completely out of nowhere. Like, he even told me one time, he said, I'm just not going to make a slider. And I was like, don't. Why would you make a slider? Everyone's doing sliders, and you have the ability to do something so different. Everything you make is great. He's sending me 2 new ones, and they're totally fucking different. I'm not going to say anything because I have to keep it secret, but he's sending me 2 new ones, and yeah, I think they're going to blow my mind too. They're so cool. So, want to buy it only to be used the next time my wife complains about fidget noise. Yeah, no. Divorce mode extreme. Divorce mode extremo. Congrats, Cody. W's in the chat for Cody. Winning. W's for Cody. Okay. So, guys, that was really fun. Thanks for the really chill space. That was really cool. Yeah, it seemed like a long week because I was doing a lot of other streaming. But yeah, it was fun to finally get back to Sunday. So yeah, next Sunday, really depends what arrives. Some stuff might arrive and I might be able to do something like that. Otherwise I might be looking to have a guest on to, react to like my crazy long fidget compilation thing I made of my fidgets and stuff like that. Something like that. We'll do something cool. And of course we'll do a giveaway at the end. Yeah, you will be. And yeah, anyway, I hope you don't live with other things that are alive. That's all I can say. Okay, you guys have been great. Thank you very much. Brian Wise. Thank you so much, Brian Wise. Holy shit for sending all these things. They're so great. Really got a fidget spinner. Yeah, I was playing Dollmare, and there was a fidget spinner in it. That was cool. The Tesseract. Yeah, Compiform stuff is so fucking loud. It's so loud. It's up there with the most divorce mode crap ever. Except it's really good. It's like the highest quality loud shit ever. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Emil from Vibe EDC, for sending me this and, you know, letting me give it away and all that stuff. That is awesome. And yeah, thank you, Fidget Gods. Thank you, Fidget Gods, for being here and, you know, this all that stuff. And yeah, they're great. They're great guys, aren't they? Okay. Cutting the feed.